Alright, so let's continue. So all I need to do is to begin with this kind of surfaces here and here. That would just be a loft, so it's basic. Okay, and take note that whenever you create a surface like this and you're sure it is okay, delete history. Okay, you just come to your edit, duplicates. Okay, I think I'm missing something. Okay, come to your I did delete by type here, history. So hold your shift and control and it comes to your shelf there, so that you don't need to go into edit all the time. So observe something here. Okay, let me move this first to my NURBS surface as selected and maybe reference it there. So if I click this and I move it, it's still dependent. It's more like this surface created is dependent on the splines. You know how it works, right? I've explained this already when we were dealing with splines. So all I need to do is to make sure they are not dependent. So I will just make sure you click the surface, delete history. Okay, then when I click this and I move it about, nothing will happen. Okay, next thing is I'll need to bring out these two. I will undock them and bring them somewhere here, because I'm going to be using these two should I say windows throughout this course. Alright, so I'm going to be looking at here, 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 and here. So we've been able to break. Okay, mine is broken already, but in case you don't know how it works, all you need to do is, for boundary, there are two goals. So the first goal is to make sure that the four corners are cut off, more like are intersecting. This ending here, this ending here. You can see that, right? For this, it's overshooting. That means I have to detach. So I'll click, go to my curve point, bring it down like so. When I'm done, I'll go to curves. Make sure your retouch is looking like this. We don't need to keep original, so hit apply. And now I'm having this. Okay. The second goal or rule is make sure that opposite sides of the boundary are having equal number of spans. So we're having go to attribute editor. When you click this, we're having 3. Here is 2. Here is 4. Here is 4. So I'll go to my curves, go to rebuild. Okay, I would love here to be 5. Okay, maybe I think 5 is okay. 5 is okay. Let's see. Okay, 5 is okay. Apply. Here to 5. Apply. Maybe here we can have 4. Apply. 4. 2. Apply. Let's push here to 7. 7. Apply. 7. Apply. So what this means is that here 4 and here is 4 opposite sides. Here is 7. Here it's 7. So I'm going to click this, click this, click this, and click this, and I'm going to be that will be okay. That'll be boundary, and I will just reverse direction and I'm good to go. Okay, so like we did before, I will click and delete history first. Come here, right click and add selected. So that is that. So we're good to go. Moving on. So I will do the same thing for the top here. Here. Okay, it's broken already. We have a surface here, we have another surface here, and for a boundary we're looking at 4 sides. So here is going to be 1. So since here are independent, I'm going to attach this 2. Okay, so to attach, go to your curves, okay, and hit your attach. Okay, look at it here. You can click here, make sure keep originals is unchecked and it's connected, and you can save the settings so that time to time you will not have to be, it will not be resetting to how it was before. You hit apply, close. So now here is 1, so here and here are opposite. here and here are opposite. So let's check to make sure the spans. Here has about 7 spans, here has about 10 spans. So if here is 10, now look at how this one works. It's better to increase the number of spans than to reduce it when you have a curve that is moving smoothly like this and intersecting with this line and so on. When you reduce this, let's see, if I reduce this, then let's see what happens. Rebuild. If I reduce this to maybe like 4, for instance, okay, and I hit apply. Okay, might be some issues. At times it might just, let's see, click, hit apply. Okay, sometimes it might distort the line, but it seems it didn't. So most of the times I prefer using this as my base point 10 and increasing this to match up this. So because of that, I put in 10 here, hit apply. So here is 10, here is 10. For this side, I'm having 4. Maybe we'll do like, let's check what is here first. I'm having 4 too. We'll do like 5, sorry. 5, hit apply. Click this to hit apply. So to check 5, 5, 10, 10. So we'll just click them and we'll go to surfaces, apply boundary. Okay, then we're going to reverse direction. For now, we'll not be bothered. Okay, I think I should change the view a bit. Okay, this is better. All this. Okay, let's use this for now because this view has a lot of ash and it's kind of conflicting with this. So let's use this for now. So I'll just click this, delete history, come here, NURBS surfaces are selected. So with this, I'll not select it by mistake. So the next thing for us to do is to, maybe we can build here. Before then, let's see what we can do here. Before then, we have this running across all the way down to here. And here and here. Okay, so I'm thinking of many things at the same time. So what I could do is I can create this run across up to here. So maybe I should connect this and this. Okay, let me break this here first. Okay, bring this down, sorry, cut point. Bring this down. You can zoom in so that you could be precise. Yep. So I'm going to go to my curves, detach. So I'm having this now. And this, before I do that, I will have to detach at this point because I don't want this to run to the base there. Okay, so you can see. So I'll click this cut point. Okay, I would, okay, let's just keep it there. Okay, I will detach this basically, then attach this to, okay, come to surfaces, sorry, curves, and attach. So let's see what this will bet. So I'm going to be having this here, running up to this here, this. Okay, I'm going to detach here too. Make sure you have something more like it. Cut points. I'm going to detach. So right now I'm having this. Having how many spans? Let's check. 23. I think that is much. Well, the painful part is if I reduce this. Let's go to a rebuild. If I reduce this to 15, I might have issues. Apply. Okay, I might have issues. I'm just being careful here. This is 50. Okay, apply. Then this could just be, I could go with like 3. Apply. 3, 2. Apply. So let's see. Click, click, click. Click. Okay, and let's let's just manage what we have. Okay, let's Let's go to surfaces, boundary. Let's reverse direction. Alright, not bad at all. So click this and delete history. Come here and add selected. So we have this now. So next thing to do is, let's see here. Okay, here it's kind of busy. Okay, for this side we're going to detach somewhere here where I think it intersects with other curves. I'll go to my detach. Okay, detach. I'm having something here. So the question is, what are we going to use to draw this, right? Let's use a loft. Let's see, lofts. Okay, loft did the job. Reverse direction. Okay, I think the loft did the job, good job there. So I'll just click this, okay, no surfaces. I'll right click and add selected. Alright, so next thing is this way here. Alright, here. Okay. So I have options here. So the question is, in fact, if I had my way, I wanted to make this and this a single piece, but I might still have to rebuild some things here. Okay, so let's say I decide to break this somewhere at this point. Okay, I decide to break it. So let me detach at that point. So I'm having this line. What if I run this curve from here to here? Oh, that'll be quite bad anyways, but okay. At this point we have to get creative. I still want to use the boundary for now. Of course, I've not used the barrel yet, but we might use barrel maybe here, something. Okay, so let's see. We have this running down. Okay, if yours is running through, you can detach there. So we have this running through. So the question is, should we use this as a surface? So what I have in mind is, okay, this is fine to be one part, to be one of the boundaries. We have this here, we have this here. So let me see what I can do. I'll go to my curve point. I will detach here. Okay, hold my shift, detach somewhere here, like so, maybe here. I'll go to my curves here. I'll click the detach. Now see what I'm about to do. I'll click here and click here. Okay, I'm going to attach this to attach. Click here and click here. I'm going to attach like so. So I'm going to be having this surface as being opposite this. Does that make sense? And this surface has been opposite this. The next thing is to be sure that they are having same number of spans on opposite sides. So here is 4, here is 8. Let's see if reducing that will help at all. Let me reduce it to 4 and see if I will, if it will do me more harm. Rebuild. Okay, not bad. So 4. Okay, 4. Here is 8. Maybe I should keep it at 8. Rebuild. Keep it at 8 and apply. So let's see what we're going to get. Click here, click here. So this is my boundary. Okay, then I'm going to reverse direction. So this is what I have. I think I like what I have. It's okay. I could later I could rebuild this. We're going to rebuild. Take note, we have rebuild for curves, which is what we have been using. And when you have converted something to a surface, you can also rebuild your surface, okay, which is something we'll do when we are done. So let's move on to the next thing to do here. So what we're going to do is becoming Maya Classic. Okay, Maya Modern is done. Let's see this. Okay, I think I saved the workspace. I did that because I'm not going to be using my. I won't be using my animation panel because we're not going to be doing animation now. We are focused in modeling, so I had to go to Maya Standard. Okay. All right. So we are left with this part in front here, 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 and maybe here. Okay. Let me just okay, let me delete history. For now, I don't need this. Delete history. So I would, okay, I might have to go back. Okay, let me just go back to my classic for now. Okay, go to come here and add selected. So I'm having this now. Okay, so I would take care of any issues I'm having later on. So what I will do next is we have a surface here, which is fine. We have this, so we have to detach here and there. So control point, place one here. I'll hold my shift and place one like so. I'll go to my curves and I will detach this. So I'm having one here, one here. I'm having a surface here. I gotta be careful here actually. I'm having a surface here. I'm having an okay, let me be sure. Is that where it stopped? Okay, maybe I will connect these two curves. I would attach it, and there's one. Here we have a surface. Here we have another that runs up there. So I will have to detach this somewhere. So go to my curve point, maybe like this. Detach. I got to be very careful here, believe me, because a mistake here could just displace the topology so much. All right, so I think I'm having 4 surfaces. At this point we will try the boundary. We'll try the boundary and try the barrier 3 and see which one will give us a better topology. All right, so let's see. Let's go to our curves reviewed. So here we have 3 spans. Here 8 spans. I think 8 is too much. Let's bring it down to 4. Okay, apply. Okay, all right, 4. So let's do 4 here too. Here we have we have 3. Here I think 2 should do. Let's just leave here. Here is very much dicey, so let's leave it 3. Here too, let's keep it at 3. Okay, or let's increase it to 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Let's be sure. 4, 4. Okay, 4, 4. Okay, we're going with 4, 4. Okay, let's see. Let's create a boundary. Let's see how that will look. Boundary. Okay, boundary gave me something nice. Wow. Alright, so as I promised, we're going to try the barrier here. But I'm going to keep this in a folder. Okay, let's keep it somewhere in this unused curves. Let me call it unused curves. Okay, let me call it unused surfaces then. Okay, then I'll keep this. I will delete history and keep it there as selected. So let's try the barrier. So the way the barrier works, you must make sure they're all connected, right? So I'll make sure this is well connected to this. So Take for instance, now you can see this issue we're having here. If it's for the barrel, it's not possible. If it's for the barrel, it will cause issues. This has to stop exactly here. Okay, that's why I like the boundary. So I don't know, I think we should just forget about the boundary, the barrel here, because we have to make sure this is at the, okay, but I think it's, okay, let's see. Let's just try it. If it works, fine. If it doesn't, this we have to make sure it intersects. Let's see, control vertex, we have to go down, hold down my C and make sure it snaps. Here too, hold down my C and make sure it snaps. Here too, hold down my C and make sure it snaps. For this part, I think they should be touching each other. They should. Here too, make sure it's touching. Control vertex, highlight this, click once and make sure it's snapping there. This zoom in, click once and make sure it's snapping. So let's see. Let's try the barrel and let's. Okay, so for the barrel, this and this will be our profile, and this and this will be our rail on the word by, so the by rails. Then we'll be having 3 profiles like so. Okay, so I'll just go to my surfaces, go to barrel 3+, click. I don't need to click, just anyways, just make sure yours looks like this. Basically, I will not do anything, cancel. So I'll get this off. Look at this place here. They said barrel 3+, select additional profile, so press enter to select rail. So there's a profile, there's a profile, there's a profile. If is it selected, there's a profile, enter. Select rails, this a rail, this a rail, that's it. Okay, I think I'm having some issues there. Okay, it means one of the edges are not connected. So let's see. Let's check this part. Okay, hold down my C and okay, right. So this is what the barrel gave me. The good thing about the barrel is that the barrel tries to follow, you selected this profile, so it's going to follow the exact, topology there. So you can compare that with what we had when we used our, I think that was our, I think, okay, this, let me delete history first. Okay, so let's see. Probably I deleted it. Okay, so that is a barrel, but I think I prefer the boundary, so to say. Okay, I think I prefer the boundary. Okay, so let's delete this and let's see. This is what we got from our boundary. Okay, and let me undo that. This is what we got from our barrel. So I think I will just go with the boundary, and yeah, so this is a boundary, so it gives us, I will keep it in an up surface, make sure deleted, history deleted, as selected. So yeah, you're having the surface little by little, and we're getting closer to what we can call a surface. So here we might have to add more splines. Okay, I have to add more splines. So I will bring up my reference, bring it up like this. I'll go to my forward view, maybe go to my go to my top view like this. Okay, we're having a line going across, we're having another line going across, so we have to, Okay, so this line is the one going across like this. So all I will just have to do is go to my, let's say, let me use my top. Okay, let's use the right, and let's keep it as perspective. So all I need to do is hit my EP curves, hold down C, it snaps there, and it snaps here too. Okay, W. So okay, so that is that for this, detailing here. So let me get off my reference. So let's move on. So we are reaching our goal. So we need to draw some more splines. Okay, let's see. Going to our right view. Okay, two-way view. Let's see. Okay, we're having a spline here, we're having another here. Okay, so let's see. So I think looking at our splines, we have something running down. So I'll draw one going from here. Sorry, it runs from here all the way to here. Okay, then W. Then we need one somewhere here. We need one here too. Okay, so we're going to click and here and here. Okay, W. So let's see. Okay, so I'll add one more, probably just for detail's sake. I'll add one more somewhere here. Okay, so click. Add one more here like this. Maybe I gotta be careful now. Okay, W. I want to add it somewhere. Okay, that is it. Okay. Click. I'll have it here, and I'll have it. Make sure it's straight, something like this. W. So let's go back to the perspective view. Let's turn off our references. So we're having this now. Yeah. So I'm drawing this so that it can guide me when I'm going to be having my, cages. So when I'm going to be converting to surface there. All right. Okay, let's move on. So we can move on to, to have here. So we are having let's bring back our curves out. Bring this here. Surfaces out. Bring this here. So let's just keep it there. Okay. So this is having 5 spans. 1. So we're going to rebuild this to having 5. Apply. This here is having 7. Here is having. Okay, we're going to break core points and detach. So right now we can click this. It's having 5. Okay, we're breaking this too. Wait a minute. Oh really? I have to break this to them. Curve points, detach. Okay, so this is giving me 3, this is giving me 5. So let's just review this to 5 and apply. So we have 5. Okay, 5. Okay, let's just move on. We can always rebuild later on. Surfaces. We go to surfaces, let's go to boundary. Okay, then reverse direction. So then as usual we have to click here. Okay, delete history and NURBS surfaces are selected. So let's move on. Okay, so we're going to be, next thing we're going to do is, I don't know what's happened there. Maybe we should repeat that again. Let's see. Did something happen? Click here. Okay. Maybe we should add more spans. Let's make this like 7. Make this to 7. Maybe make this like, I don't know, 9. Make this like 9. Okay, let's apply it again. Alright, so we are going to apply boundary and okay, better, because I was observing that it was, you know, distorted away from the line there. Make sure you check to avoid going way far and discovering that you're having an error somewhere or something. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is maybe let's go in here and do some things. Okay, let's just drop this here. Alright, so I would love to be careful here. I would love to I will do this later, these detailings later. I'll just assume that it's divided into two, which is this line. So I will have to break this somewhere here. Cut point, bring it down. Okay, I will just, where's my, okay, let's take it backward a bit. I'll detach this. So I'm having one here. Okay, detach two. Cut points, detach somewhere there, detach. So let's see, I'm having this, so what next? Alright, next thing I will do is, okay, this is a surface, this is one, this is the base. So maybe I'll break this somewhere here so that it will run to act as a fourth boundary. I will detach. So now I'm having this opposite to this opposite to this. Let's check the number of spans now. Okay, so this is giving me one. Of course, we cannot use one here. I'll need about let's say 8 at least. Start with 8. So automatically here has to be 8. Maybe this opposite end I could do like 6. So click, and apply the boundary. Okay, so we have this now. Alright, so I will do the same thing and add it to where it's supposed to be. So here is already 6. Alright, let's continue. So here now we are having these surfaces. So okay, we're having the surface here. So let's connect this to. Let's finish up here first. Here is already broken. Let's say curves reviewed. Let's be sure. So it will run from here 8. I mean here 10. So let's work with the 8. Okay, let's work with the 8 and apply. Here 7, wall of here 7. So let's just surfaces, let's say boundary. Okay, so I'll delete history, keep this where it's supposed to be. So let's move on. I believe you're used to everything already. I'll need a line across here. So I'll go to my right view. Okay, turn on my reference, zoom in a bit, or I might not need that. I can just do it from here or from here. Okay, let's see. Let's keep this where it's supposed to be. As selected. Okay, so okay, I will just do something fast here. Cut points here, to select detach, attach this and this, attach and where's my attach. Okay, I will just attach them there. So I'll just get my EP curves, put my C, snap curves, and just draw something like so. W. I would detach, cut point, place it there. Okay, detach. Then attach this. So I'm going to be having the surface here. Having 1 is enough. Here 12, here 11. So let's just make 12. apply. So I'm having 12, 12. Okay, let's see, it should work. Okay, boundary and reverse, correct, reverse. Delete history and keep this where it ought to be as selected. So let's move on. Here is one, so we'll need a surface here, kind of. Sorry, we'll need a spline. It should go across here. Okay, so I'm going to click this, hold down my C, right? Hold down my C2 and jump on there. W, okay. For this to work, I'm going to break a point and get the idea. I'm going to detach. Okay, same here. I'm going to detach. Okay, then probably connect this to attach. Am I correct? Yeah, something like this. Connect this and this, yeah, attach. So we have something here, we have something here, we have something here, we have something here. Okay, I'm okay with it being 1. Here too can be yeah, 1 is okay for me, actually. So here I'm going to do 6 spans versus 24. Okay, it's 24. I will reduce this to maybe 18. Apply, make this 18 to apply. So I think that should fly now. Okay, then I have a boundary here. Okay, then delete history and put that in like so as selected. Okay, so we're having this now. The next thing is this surface. Okay, so here we're having okay, I will use 3 here. 3, apply. Here to apply. Here okay with 5, so probably here has to be 5 too. 5, and I will just select, and I'll come up with my surface boundary. Yeah. Okay, I think there's a mistake somewhere. Let's check again. Okay. And here to that was true. Cut point. I have to break here. I have to detach. So now that I've detached, I have to confirm that here is still where I want. Here was 3. Here has to be 3 too. Okay, 3. Apply. Let's go again. This will. Okay, I'm to convert this to boundary, right? Good. So I think for this video, before we continue the next video, I'm going to just create this top part and we can then continue the next video. So I'm going to attach this too. Okay, so looking at this carefully, 25 spans. Okay, I just give it 25. It's quite large. It's quite a large surface we're trying to here is 7. Let's give it 7. Not a bad idea. So let's click. Okay, and let's make a boundary. Make a boundary there. This would be a boundary. Ouch! Something wrong here. Anyways, okay, we'll correct. We shouldn't be having this problem, anyways. Well, let's see. What could be? Why is it running all the way like this? Okay. In that case, let's reduce the number of. Here we are having. Let's try something. Let's say. Here we were having 7. Here was 2. Okay. Here's 25. Here's 25. Right. Okay. Let's repeat it again. I think we should just review the surface and see what we can come up with. 7, 7. Okay. Let's apply the boundary. Yeah, it's good. I wonder what happened the last time. Reverse direction. Now you're talking. Okay, so I think for this video we'll stop here. Next video will continue, where we'll keep putting up these details, this, including the back. Alright? So see you in the next video. If you have not subscribed, please do. If you need to reach out to me, you can reach out to me at creativebest@gmail.com for guidance, one-on-one classes, or any assets, and I'll be ready to assist you. Thank you. See you in the next class.